So, good morning everyone. Thank you a lot for passing by this page. So, besides of the parts that you have seen that is only English writing classes or activities, there is another page of other resources. And you may be interested in this one. This one is how to create your own wiki site. As you have seen in the previous access, in the previous list, the previous activities, that's all part of a wiki. And you may be interested in creating one after listening to these steps. First of all, we must choose the tool recommended by the instructor, the classmates, or it can be by your own recommendation. Some popular options are Wikipedia, Tiki, Coinfluence, and the one we will be using today, which is Google Sites. After picking the preferred tool for the creation of your wiki, you might visit the website for your choosing tool. We are going to look for Google Sites, and there it is. So we visit this site, and you may sign up for an account if you don't have one already. But it is recommended that you create a new account to have enough storage for new wikis. I'm gonna use a new account. I'm gonna use a new account because in my previous accounts I have already some wikis and it is gonna be a waste of storage for this example. Let me put the code under. Some pages or some tools ask you for a series of instructions or or steps provided by it. If not, you may be redirected to its main menu already. In this case, I'm already in the main menu. After logging in the account and opening this site, you might find the option to create a new wiki. You can pick a wiki that it is a blank site, a project, a family growing part, a curriculum. There are many drafts that you may be interested in looking in. But in this case, I'm going to pick up a project. After loading the wiki, we can provide a name for the wiki and a brief description of it. It can be maybe an EFL topic or a modern topic. Let's say for example, let's say for example, AI in modern classrooms. Have a brief description. We must remove this line, and there it is. AI has been changing over time, allowing students to interact with us, and this is all in the home page. We must pick our topic and a brief description of what we will talk about. After starting with the first part, we must configure our wiki settings. First of all, our privacy settings. You may change these things depending of the work or of the wiki you are doing. It can be restricted if you want to do it personally, or any person with a link if you are going to do a group work. But you can also add people from your work by adding their emails. Don't add this part, it is not suggested. And also make sure that they have the option editor, and you may share this option to them. Now the person with added is editing with us now. As a last, as the next step, make sure that the page can be seen by others and it is not restricted. It is restricted, nobody will be see it, and you may see an error 404 if it is not working. So I keep it in public. After going to the privacy settings, we are going to make the most interesting part. We may we can might add some content and some structure about the topic you have chosen for your wiki. We can we can add not only text, we can also add maybe some collage, some sub pages, some infographics, or some small quick info paragraphs. But not only in this page, of course. You can also add sub page by pressing on the button pages, and in the home page you can add a sub page, duplicate the page with which is not really recommended. So I added a sub page right here. We can place Historia part 2 under it is. With the pages and the sub pages, we can add many more content right here, and we can keep the home page intact with the title, with the necessary info, or the info you might add right here. Next step is that you can not only add a text bar, but by double clicking you can also add some images, some codes or links, or some files from Google Drive. In this case, I'm going to add some images about the topic we have been talking about. It is fine that you find images to Google Images. Let's find about AI. We press on the image and it is working there. You see? But not only that, we can also add some links. Let's let's imagine that we can add an English video right here. So we can copy the video link, add it here, insert, and there it goes. The video is right here now. After that option, we can also add some embed codes. It is by the side of the link part. You can find embed codes from activities made in activity pages like Lumi or or some like worksheets. But there it is. After pressing the embed code, the part of the activity will be placed automatically right here, and you can place it, of course, wherever you want. You can also add some decorations or some backgrounds to give more touch to your wiki. There are some backgrounds by default, or you can also find from images, but I'm going to add this one. There you see. You can do many options right here. After doing your preference and adding the content, it is time now to upload your wiki. We can do that in the part of publish. This is maybe the hardest part. As you publish the site, it might ask you for a domain. And not all the domains are available. They are either paid or they are already taken. Let's imagine like the word artificial. See, the word artificial is already taken. What about intelligence? See, it is not really easy to find a domain, so you can possibly add more details to the domain. There. artificial intelligence to and there is. Once you have found the domain, it is published already. And there is now a dart or an arrow options that allows you to check the published site. And you can check the published site and the details you have made in your edition part. There it is. We can take as another example this, an already finished page. It has already a subpage, some content, some activities, with its background and some details, of course. You can do as many things you want in Google Sites if you want to do a wiki. But as a recommendation, make sure that this site or this wiki is safe, so you can avoid any unauthorized access or some attacks or vandalism, like interrupt or ruin your work by deleting it. So make sure that that doesn't happen. So yeah, that will be all for the process of wikis. So thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for passing by this page, and I hope this helps you sometime. See you later, everyone.